Hi, everybody. Just a brief daily thing today. Yesterday, for the worship service, I preached on the book and the character of Joshua. Tomorrow, you'll see a longer piece on the next great prophet, Samuel. But in your Bible, there's two books that separate those, the book of Judges and the book of Ruth. Just to let you know what we're covering here, what we're glossing over, right? The book of Judges is a crazy book full of crazy stories about some of the judges that led Israel in the time after Joshua. My particular favorite is one in chapter 3, the story of the judge named Ehud. I like it because first, it's about as crazy and extreme story as you get, and second, because Ehud is the only specifically left-handed person in the Bible. So I kind of like this, right? Left-handed myself. Ehud was a judge during a time when Israel was attacked and defeated by King Eglon of Moab. Ehud murdered King Eglon to set the people free by sneaking his sword in under his clothes. Now, this only works because he was left-handed, so he would keep the sword on his right side. None of the guards expected this. They expect you to wear the sword on your left side. You draw it with your right hand across your body. Ehud was able to sneak it in on the opposite side because he was left-handed, and he killed the king with the sword by stabbing the king in the belly. And it turns out that the king was too much like me as well. He was exceptionally fat, so much so that Ehud's sword got stuck in the belly of the king, and he had to leave it there and run away. So it's a crazy story. I love it. The whole book of Judges is full of these weird, random little stories, and they're so hilarious. The next is the book of Ruth, and that's a particularly annoying book of the Bible for a lot of people because it's designed as a fairy tale sort of writing. It's a fable of some sort, but it also deals with the lineage of King David, and this causes all kinds of problems. And it's also one of two books of the Bible that's named after a woman, so you know things are going to be very, very different here. The story goes that Ruth is a Moabite, a traditional enemy of the Israelites. She's from King Eglon's tribe of Moab. She was married to an Israelite family that had moved to Moab to escape a famine. After Ruth's husband died, which should not have been a surprise since his name was Mahlon, which actually means sickness. I guess his mother wasn't too happy about having a child. Anyway, after her husband died, Ruth returns to Israel with her mother-in-law. And through all kinds of shenanigans that we get away with reading in our Bible because we didn't translate the words quite right, we translated the words to be family friendly. She finds herself a new husband. And eventually, Ruth the Moabite becomes the ancestor of King David. A Moabite, the answer of David? That's impossible, would say 90% of our Bible. This must mean, according to this book, that not all Moabites are bad, twisted, evil little crullers like we thought. This fairy tale book of Ruth asks us to question our own stereotypes about people who are different than us and see how they fit into God's world, just like we do. So go ahead and take some time, if you have some time over the next couple days, and read these two little books. These are after Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, which are those books that everybody gets stuck at when you're trying to read the Bible. Judges and Ruth, they're easy reads. They're fun little bits. They're easy to understand. They can be absolutely hilarious if you read them right. So go ahead and take some time, read those over. I'll be back with another message, a longer message, for you tomorrow. God bless you today.